Logan, that first touchdown drives, 5 plays, all carries to you. You get in the end zone. What did that say to you about the confidence that Notre Dame's coaching staff has in you, and then also just the belief that you guys have to run the football?
I mean, it's just a blessing, you know, if with the coach having that much trust in you, having that much faith in you to keep on going back to you, and the only thing you could do in that situation is continue to execute so you can make sure you keep that trust.
What did you think about playing in the snow?
It was cold. It was cold, but, I mean, it was doable. They took care of us on the sidelines. We had the heated benches, the jackets, so I was fine.
Second row on your right, on both Carlo.
How about just the memory, though, overall, of it being senior day in the snow? Games like this are not something that's normally happening.
It was just, like I said, it was a great experience for everybody. Like, you can see the joy that everybody had. Like, we had a receiver, a senior, go in at cornerback, Greg. And, I mean, everybody was hype. Everybody was happy. It's just like you could really see that love that all of us have for each other, and it showed today.
And then how about also having a really complete performance all the way through? You guys have been up and down in that regard throughout the season. How important was that for the growth of this team to really have a full, complete game performance?
It was super important. You know, every week we want to improve. We want to fix what we didn't do well last week. And I feel like today we went out there and we did it. And, you know, going into this week, we got to do the same thing. You know, the job's never finished until the season's done. But, I mean, I feel like today we all played as one.
Down in front on your left, Tyler Borka.
First play of the game, 51-yard run. What's going through your mind during that run? Seemed like you didn't want to go down. And then what does that do for you throughout the rest of the game, knowing that you were able to do that quickly?
It was a really good experience. It was kind of a weird experience because, like, 5 people this past week have been telling me, Logan, I feel like you're going to have a big one. You're going to rip a big one. And I was just like, man, I hope so. First play of the game, they blocked it up well and had the perfect opportunity to go. And when I was running, I was just like, man, I don't want to go down. I want to score this one. But, you know, eventually I got to get in the end zone, so that's still a good feeling.
Right behind Tyler, second row.
Could you describe what were your personal challenges for this game specifically, and could you describe also the bond with Chris Tyree and Aldrich, please?
I probably would say our challenge as a running back room was first, most importantly, ball security and making sure that we assignment sound, protecting the quarterback and protecting the football, and second, I probably would say not letting the cold dictate how we perform. So we had to, just keep on going. We had to keep on playing through whatever condition it was, and we had that mentality of today that, we want to have a record-breaking day, and all of us had the opportunity to get into the end zone today, so that was really big for us as a room. And I mean, I love those guys. It was both my brothers. They welcomed me with open arms, and, that bond is going to be forever.
Second row, middle right, Mike Martino.
Logan, I don't know if you had any connection to Mike Hollins from back home, but what happened at Virginia this week, how did that, was that a point of conversation all among guys? Just it's stunning, but, the preciousness of life.
Yes, sir. Coach Freeman addressed it during the meeting, but I had already seen stuff previous to it, and, my condolences go out to that university and to those players, and especially to Mike. I read the story, and, he went back in there to help save lives. So, I mean, that speaks a lot about somebody's character as a man, especially as a young man, knowing that you have a life to live, but you're willing to go out there and put your life on the line for other people. So kudos to him, and best wishes and recovery to him.
Did you know him at all back
No,
home?
I don't really know him. I just knew of him.
Yes. And then the other thing would be when the defense gets on a roll like this with takeaways, getting you shorter fields, what is the anticipation like on the sideline? Do you guys start to expect that to happen? Or it's going to come to you?
Yes, sir. We have the utmost confidence in our defense, and, they have the utmost confidence in us. So they want to go out there and make plays for us. So when they make plays for us, we're trying to go out there, and make plays for them. And it's a two-way road.
Down in front, on your left, Patrick Horton.
Logan.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Logan, what, if anything, kind of felt different maybe this week in practice or in Coach Freeman's messaging as far as wanting to play to a standard or be able to, I guess, put together kind of two halves like you did?
I would say most definitely the energy, you know. The cold can kind of be detrimental sometimes, but we had to bring our own energy. So first day of practice on Tuesday, we went practice outside in the snow. Wednesday, we practice outside in the snow. We practice outside in the snow and in the cold all week. So I feel like we were prepared for today.
Thank you, Logan. Appreciate it.
Pop.